Hey, what's up, guys? Jake again, Max with my Hardhead Wings. We're hanging out at the Flying Fish. Kanako's hungry, so let's give her some food or something. I don't fucking know. Let's get going.
みんなまだ帰ってきてないのか。頑
Are
張
we?
るな。
What were we even doing before? We were flying airplanes or
冷
something.
蔵庫になんかないかな。
Probably, right? I mean, even if we're not there, we'd need food to make, right? Oh, please tell me she
ジ
eats
ッスン、
hat.
ハット先輩。
Oh, Sa,
どうしたの？
how you
あ
doing?
んたもお腹すいた？
Yeah, how is he gonna find food? He's a fucking duck. He eats grass or whatever. Just let him
餌じゃ
outside.
ないのか。じゃあ水浴び？
He's a duck. He doesn't want a bath. How can everyone
そう
understand
かそう
hat?
か。
Am I the only one here who can't speak duck, hat, ease? I don't know if he speaks a different language.
今日は涼しいね。これなら下着じゃなくても平気だわ。
Wow, how generous of you, Kanako.
はい
Jesus
はい。
Christ.
水浴びね。わ
Isn't there a lake? There's a lake right there. Just take him
ー。
to
気
the
持ちよ
fucking
さそう
lake.
でいいね。私も後でシャワー浴びよっと。
This is a really good scene. We're really learning a lot here.
ん？ねえ、ハット先輩。
Really?
Wonder
The hat is
Woman.
your senpai? Okay, the duck. Yeah,
Duck.
really give him benefit of the
Hold
doubt
on.
there.
なんか空が。
Are we gonna see a glider? Oh my god, is something gonna happen? Is this gonna be animated? Is this a cutscene? Nope.
うっすら紫色してない？
Not really, but sure, whatever. It's more of a pink than a purple, but the direction
Higashio.
is that important? I don't remember what we discussed about the Morning Glory.
ってことは
And presumably these are the signs, though. The eastern sky was bluish purple. Kind of. We were tidying up after finishing flight training for the day, but we stopped working to gaze at the eastern
予
sky.
兆なのかな？
It doesn't matter, right? We check every morning anyways, right? This was the moment we'd been waiting for, but we were careful not to get our hopes up yet. We don't know, but until now it hasn't been that color.
さあどうだろう。注意して見てたことないもん。
I feel like even if you weren't looking at the sky, you'd be like, shit, that's a really cool color. I
今
wonder what
日よ
that
り3
means.
度低いわ。
Oh shit, 3 degrees lower, you know
湿
what
度は
that
やや
means.
高め。風も出てきてる。これはもしかする
Oh
かも。
my god, how exciting. We're gonna fly through clouds? Man, what the fuck's gonna happen in this game after we fly through the fucking clouds? We'll look through Amane. That's kind of been the only thing going on the whole time. Amane looks to the eastern sky. Yeah, you can tell she's real excited about it. She was just standing there quietly. I bet she's also wondering what this game's gonna be about after they fly through the clouds. While looking at the signs that indicated that the phenomenon could occur, she seemed to be assessing the situation. Or maybe she was praying. Yeah, those look very similar.
マネちゃん。
Don't interrupt her, she's thinking or praying. This is pretty or something. It might occur tomorrow morning. There are 2 days left of the summer holidays. Wow, what excellent timing. This was the time limit for Amani's activities with the Soaring Club.
先輩。わかってる。
Well, I mean, obviously you're okay, but you also don't seem very excited. This was supposed to be like a big deal, right? I gave Kodori a prod and spoke quietly to her. Why are we prodding her? And the second in charge should take care of occasions like this. Why? Why wouldn't the first in charge do it? No, I'm not. The first in charge should do it.
みんな。
But okay, sure, Kodori, step up to the plate. Whatever.
モーニンググローリーは明日の朝必ず現
Wow,
れる。
that is very
So
confident. I guess
serious?
she is our resident meteorologist for
Dakara.
some reason.
今夜は当番関係なく全員夜明け前に起きて。
Okay, good plan. We'll all get up and we'll go here and then we'll fly through a cloud or whatever.
ああ。
Can we even fly high enough to get through a cloud? Have we considered that? I feel like we're just gonna fly under and it's gonna be super underwhelming. Maybe morning glory is also super low. It's 4 a.m. Don't make too much noise. Kanako is still sleeping.
了解。了解。ああ。
Stop! What the fuck did we just talk about? Kodori!
ごめん。
Just don't scream. That's your one job. Why did she scream? We all got up at the usual time for people whose turn it is to watch the dawn sky and carried our things outside the dormitory. There's still 1 hour before the morning sun rises. We have to complete our launch preparations before
随
then.
分と冷えるわね。
Yeah, if only you could wear more clothes.
薄着だとちょっと肌寒
You
い
can
か
put
ら
on
ね。
more. You have that option. Mane, will you be alright in those clothes?
大丈夫だ。
This is what she wears every day.
ビ
It's
シッ
fine.
としてよね、あまねちゃん。これから雲の上まで飛ぶんだから。
Will she though? Cause can't we not fly that high with a shitty ass glider? Kodori, you're speaking really Aoi! Agaha, how was the sky? I don't know, it's up there, dude.
よくわかんない。
Great, awesome. Now we're banging on all cylinders.
The sky was covered in darkness, and it was impossible to see with the naked eye whether or not there were any clouds.
Anyway, let's hurry. If we hang about for too long, we won't make it in time for dawn. What the fuck time is dawn? Or it's 4 a.m. We should have tons of time. There's no passage of clouds.
We reached the one runway and immediately began work on the assembly.
Right, Aileron.
オッケー。
Seriously, did nobody, we were just out here in our PJs? Left aileron.
問題なし。
Excellent. Next is the elevator. We brought an elevator?
While this is going on, I ate a rice ball I had made the night before. I have to do something about my empty stomach.
あまねちゃん、さっきからどうしちゃったの？
She's just been jerking it, you know, whatever.
別に何
Probably
でもない
crying
の。
about her dead friend, you know?
大丈夫よ。きっとうまくいくから。
Yeah, it's not like anything bad's happened during a flight before, right? That's not a thing that happened.
ありがとう。葵、いけそう？
It's good. Good shit.
I don't know. In the training, I finally figured out how to catch the thermals.
Okay, are those two sentences related at all?
The highest we've flown in training has been 600 meters. We won't be able to reach the morning glory at altitudes like that.
That seems like a problem.
Suddenly, a strong wind
青くん
blows.
だいぶブレーキを出してくれ。
What are you talking about?
I got it.
When the glider's on the ground, lift will be created if wind hits the main wings.
Oh, I see. I get it. We don't want it to fly away while it's on the ground.
With winds this strong, if we're careless, the aircraft might start floating upwards. That's why we make use of the equipment used to reduce lift during landing. If the lift is at a low level, it will be okay even if the wind hits it.
How
急に
thrilling.
風が出てきたわね。モーニンググローリーの影響かしら。
It said in the book that when this occurred in Burketown, Australia, raging winds were blowing beneath the clouds.
And we'll need to use a crosswind launch.
Of course, when strong winds blow from the side, the glider will be blown with them, so we need to use a special technique for takeoff. We haven't practiced it much, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
見て、
What's the worst that could happen,
開
huh?
けてきた。
Well, yeah, but wouldn't we see it before? It's not like it's gonna form super fast, right? It'd probably be like a slow process that you would see gradually take form. Not suddenly dawn breaks and it forms all at once.
The eastern sky became dimly lit. Also, the conditions of the sky
あそ
became
こにあ
clear.
る雲。
Don't you dare. What? That looks so lame! This is what we waited for?
Dawn hadn't broken yet and the sky was still gloomy. We could see the outline of the clouds. These clouds could be called morning glory and were fine and delicate and looked like they could disappear any minute.
小鳥、発光準備。
That's it? That's just a bunch of clouds in a line! That's so boring! We could have flown through a cloud at any time!
Everyone got into position. Amane and I got into our seats in the cockpit.
Seriously? Oh god, we're animated now. Buckle up, kids. Oh wow, look at this!
葵くん。
This isn't animated, but it's a different angle, so I'm excited.
Okay, I'll use full rudder from the start.
Good thinking, Aoi.
I pushed down on the rudder pedal, even though we're not moving yet. If we're hit with a crosswind during takeoff, the glider's nose will face it in the wind. This is called the weather vane effect. By turning the rudder in the opposite direction, we can reduce the weather vane effect. However, before the rudder has almost no effect until we pick up speed, we need to push the rudder pedal before launch and gradually release it as we accelerate.
This is so thrilling.
This is the first time we've taken off in such strong winds.
This kind of feels like a rehearsal, but we have to do it.
ランウェイズクリア。
What do you mean it's clear? It's a field, of course it's clear. It's always clear.
Aga came to let us know there were no obstructions on the runway. Then, moving round to the side of the glider, she lifts up the left wing, a little higher than usual. The wind is blowing from the front right direction. If the wings are horizontal during takeoff, the wind from the side will go into the right wing, messing up the balance.
Man, I really care deeply about the fucking logistics of flying this goddamn plane.
That's why we need to launch with the right wing a little lower, to stop the crosswind from going under it.
You know, if you had just said we take precautions so we don't fucking flip, I'd be like, oh, neat, they know about gliders.
To maintain the bank angle at which Aga's tilting it, I moved the yoke to the right to operate the right aileron.
Launch preparations complete. Here we go, Amane.
Yeah, I know, I'm excited too, Amane. Try to keep it in your pants, though.
Amane replied, nervously. I give the thumbs up signal to Aga outside.
発光準備完了。小鳥、上げて。
Oh, I'm excited now. She's excited. Here we are. That's probably a good sign. Look, that was almost kind of animated.
The moment Aga gave the signal, the winch started moving as if it couldn't wait. Or because the signal she gave means that she turned on the winch, perhaps. The glider steadily accelerated. I pulled back on the yoke.
頼んだわよ葵
Yeah, what else is fucking new? I'm the pilot.
Leaning behind Aga, who was holding up the wing and running with us, the glider floated into the air. Oh my god, who expected that?
Oh man, I hope it's okay.
The glider wobbled like crazy when the crosswind
大
hits
丈夫
it.
葵くん離れちゃう
Nope, we're dead. Sorry, dude.
We're okay. We've leveled out.
なんとか無事だ
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Amane. Who's Roger?
As we accelerate, the ailerons start working, and we're able to maintain the bank according to the crosswind. Tilting the rudder in the direction of the incoming wind, the glider steadily rises into the sky.
Our airspeed's really fast. We're climbing much more quickly than usual.
Even if it looks like we're flying at the same speed, if the headwind's strong, the speed of the wind hitting the glider. In other words, the airspeed is different.
So if the speed of the wind is different, the airspeed is different.
My god, when the airspeed is high, lift increases, which causes the aircraft to rise. Today, the wind is strong. The power of the winch pulling us fights us against the power of the main wings lifting us up, causing the glider to shake.
We're releasing.
Just before passing over Cotery's head,
Who is operating the winch, in case we all forgot?
I released the tow rope.
Oh my god, now we go supernova. Oh! Whoosh. Okay, I guess we're done whooshing.
Freed from the force that was holding us down, the glider is suddenly thrown up into the air.
It throws up in the air.
I immediately turn around to check that the tow rope has been
離脱
released.
確認離陸は成功だ
Okay.
I check the altitude on the altimeter. We're currently 300 meters above the ground. Then, I look at the sky.
Well, look, there it is. Good shit.
Outside the dome-shaped canopy, all I could see was sky.
That's because that's where the sky is.
A sky changing from night to morning.
It's dawn, we know.
Indigo, orange, and pale yellow. The morning sun paints a complex gradient as far as the eye can see. And there in the middle, a straight line of clouds stretched out.
Wow, this looks much nicer than it did a second ago.
Oh, amazing.
I felt like I was being sucked into as I stared at the spectacle.
Oh, look, the windmills.
何かしら
What are you
あの雲
doing out here? It's like 5 in the goddamn morning. Sleep
In, girl
本
bee.
当だなんだろう不思議な雲だ
That's
ね
because you're in an animated game. Someone did paint them. That's like a thing that happens, girl. I hate to break this to you.
だ
Oh,
とし
right,
たら
these two. Are they actually in this game, or are they just like weird recurring characters?
そんなことないよすごく綺麗だと思う
Wow,
な
this game's really just sucking its own dick now, huh?
相変わらず何でも
I
褒め
think
る
I
わ
like this
ね
girl. She's sassy and stuff.
おねえ姉さんあれ
It's clouds. You've been discussing them this whole time.
あ何か飛んでる
That looks terrible. Oh my god, it's so pixely. Look at it. Oh man, I could have done a better
この前
job
こ
with
こで見た
this.
くらいだ
Come on, guys.
何してるのかしら
Oh,
こ
it
んな
looks so
朝早くから
bad.
飛んでるじゃないかな
Excellent analysis, girl A. You
それは
really
見れば
nailed that
わか
one
るわ
down.
そうじゃなくて
Yeah, girl B, you don't
じゃあ
have to take her
あそこ
shit.
行こうとしてるんじゃないかな
Obviously, we're trying to go
so
over there. Ugh. I don't know why we need to have these girls analyze what's happening. We already know what's happening. These girls aren't even in this fucking game. They're just on the ground being a bunch of goobers. See? At least I know who Coterie is.
うん
Are we talking about Coterie?
不思議ねどうしてあんなものができ
Well, you
る
know
の
what
か
they
しら
say. Sky of purple, it's gonna be morning glory or whatever.
奇跡みたい
Or science.
でもあの写真のとはちょっと違うね
Obviously, it's not the same. This one looks way less exciting.
これからもっと大きくなるのかし
Oh,
ら
hello. What are we talking about?
さあ葵くんたちは今どこ
The sky. We're in the
ち
glider,
ょっと待っ
remember?
て双眼鏡で見てみる
I hope someone has a camera. I hope Amane brought a camera so we can get a picture of this
お
shit.
おあいた
Okay, nice try, but we're not actually in here. Oh, never mind.
どこ
Fuck
ど
me.
こ
We must have had cloaking
ほら
enabled.
湖の上今キラって光った
Man, we seem to be stalled out pretty bad there.
Whoa! Clutching the yoke, I somehow managed to maintain our position.
The airflow's getting really rough. It's taking everything I've got just to keep our position.
On days where the airflow is stable, I need only hold on to the yoke tightly. However, in these rough skies, the glider is shaking all the time. We don't know when it will be hit with sudden winds. I need all my concentration as the glider takes
大
the
丈夫
wind.
葵君
No, I'm dead.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you search for some thermals, Amane?
How the fuck is he supposed to look for thermals? What the fuck does that entail? It's wind. It's invisible.
Amane looks outside the canopy to search for places where thermals may occur. Clouds are the markers used for finding thermals. Clouds are formed when the warm upward drafts are cooled in the sky. Therefore, thermals are usually below them. As I watch
The Wario meter. I don't fucking know.
I fly based on guesswork. The variometer is one of the instruments in the glider.
Kinda picked up on that actually.
It tells us whether it is rising or descending based on atmospheric pressure. If there's a sudden change in the barometer, it's possible we've entered a thermal without realizing.
Yeah, there's no reaction, huh?
The reaction from the barometer was slow and the glider was gradually descending.
あった雲だ
Yeah, I know. You've been looking at it for like 10 minutes now.
Amane called from the front seat.
Oh, I'm being a backseat driver. That's weird. But fine.
Where?
予知の方角
Roger!
I pull the yoke to the right and push the rudder pedals and the glider turns.
The rudder feels heavy.
Oh, he's very weak.
When the ailerons or rudder take strong winds, they become heavier, but that means their effect is stronger.
Oh, Jesus Christ, we're gonna crash. We crashed into... Okay, never mind, we're cool.
Is that it?
In my field of vision, I can see the small cloud Amane had found. It was a small, fine, elongated cloud.
Yeah, please let this work.
Oh, Christ, I hope that means it worked.
I feel like I'm praying as I fly under the cloud. We continued for a while and don't seem to be hitting any thermals. After all, we can't see them, so we don't really know if they're there or not.
Well, where is it?
I go to turn so we can head towards another area then.
Oh, wow, we hit a thermal. Whoosh.
Whoa!
Suddenly the left wing lifts up, tilting the aircraft.
今の
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm a pilot. I know how to do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm a pilot. I know how to do it.
This wasn't the feeling of being shaken by crosswind. A rising thermal grazed the wings. I quickly turn the rudder to the left. The barometer reacts. The glider was rising.
We've entered a thermal.
I know, you just said that.
As we confirmed that, I continue to turn the glider. The thermals extend upwards through the atmosphere, like a pillar. In most cases, the strongest lift is in the center, known as the core. Normally, it gradually gets weaker the further you go towards the outside. That's why if you want to climb higher, you have to get as close to the core of the thermals as possible. I turn the glider to search for the core. The barometer tells us we're rising. We're getting closer and closer to the
コアに
core.
入ったみたいだ
Cool. Now we just stop here and go straight up, right?
Said Amane as she looked at the instruments. I try to keep the glider circling in the same area, in an attempt to rise in the core of the thermal.
All right, we're climbing.
Through the seat, I feel the glider was rising. It's jokingly called the ass meter,
Wow, oh my god. That's fucking horrendous.
but you can feel all sorts of G-forces through the seat, and is one of the sensations that are important for piloting a glider. That's because the thing that informs you of the glider's reactions the quickest is not the instruments, it's the seat that's in direct contact with your body. While getting a positive response and not wanting to lose it, I paid close attention while operating the controls.
So he flies good, basically, is what he's saying.
上昇してる
Thanks, I
う
know.
まくサーマルに乗れたみたいね
Thanks, Aga. That's the only way we have to go up, right?
葵くん
I can't actually hear
葵
you.
くんは今手が離せな
Yeah,
い
he's flying a plane. You'll have to
ハマ
give
ネ
him
ち
a
ゃん
second.
うまくいってるみたいね
We're actually spiraling out of control. It's
現
pretty
在
bad.
サーマルに乗って上昇中高度
How high do we
500m に
need
到
to
達
go? Was it
おっ
600?
しゃ
I honestly
気
do
流
not
が荒れてる
remember.
みたいですけど
I think 600
上
was
空
the
はどう
highest
で
we
す
went.
か
We said it wasn't high enough, right?
かなり荒れているがでも大丈夫だ
You don't know. I'm fucking half-assing this shit, dude. I'm tired.
なん
It's
と
like
か順
5
調
a.m.,
みたいね
right?
Yes, just like
そ
we
のまま
drew it up.
雲の上まで行っちゃって
Don't tell us what to do,
そうし
Jedi.
たい
We'll
の
do
は
whatever the
山
fuck
々
we
だが
want.
おどうかしたんですか
Flying a plane's
もう
really
少し
hard,
上昇した
actually.
ら このサーマルから離れる。
How do you know?
どうして？
I
リフ
don't
ト
know.
が弱くて上昇速度が遅い。
There's probably other thermals, right? I don't fucking know.
We won't be able to rise any higher here.
Oh no.
The G-force that felt so strong at first were now getting weaker. We had risen to a certain extent, but we were just now maintaining the current altitude. If we stay here like this, the thermal might grow and we might be able to gain stronger lift. Well, if we think about the time, it's quite likely that will happen. This is because thermals get bigger as the sunlight hits the Earth, which heats quicker than the air, and with the level of heat, the air close to the ground warms up, causing thermals to occur. Since last night was so cool, when the morning sun hits the Earth, more and more strong thermals will start rising. But we don't have time for that. We wait a little longer for the sun to come up completely, and the morning glory will disappear.
Yeah, we're getting out of this thermal.
Well, what's your plan, dude? Are we gonna find another thermal?
As we look into the morning glory in the distance, we flew out of the thermal.
だいぶ流されているな。
I'm sure, yes. Let's go with yes.
Thermals are thought to be extended straight up like a pillar through the air, but actually they don't go straight up.
Fucking fascinating.
In the same way smoke is blown by the wind, thermals twist when hit by wind from the side. While we were climbing in the thermal that was leaning to one side because of the wind, we've moved further away from the morning glory. The morning glory doesn't just stay in one place, it's rotating as it rolls, moving across the lake. If it gets too far away, we'll have no means of catching up with it other than falling to increase our propulsion, which makes things difficult.
Increasing speed.
Didn't we just say that would make things difficult?
I push the yoke forward, pointing the nose downward. While sliding down on the air, the glider accelerates.
High quality voice acting there. Good work.
Whenever the nose is pointed downward, the ground always comes into view.
I know how planes work, actually.
Amane, who's scared of heights, stifles her screams.
Amane will be okay. This glider will not fall. I'll make sure of that.
Yeah, she's got a lot of confidence in me, clearly. Oh, thank God, we get to see what these two are up to.
落ちてる。
It's called flying!
嘘、そんなことないよ。ちゃんと飛んでる。
Thank you, girl A. At least
で
someone
も
believes in me.
また高度が下がってるわ。サーマルを出たのね。
Why do they know
この
about
状況なら
thermals? Are
賢
these
明な
like the
判断。
glider twins? I don't know what's
サーマ
happening.
ル？ねえ、サーマルって何？
Oh, wow. So she doesn't, but she does. What a fucking
なん
twist.
でもないわ。
Don't be all
でも
coy.
このままじゃ落ちる一方よ。次の。
Don't say you're not gonna explain what the word thermal is and then use it in a sentence again. What, she just get kidnapped? What the fuck was that? Look, there it is. The clouds.
Oh, we've caught up with it.
高度もだいぶロスしたぞ。
Yeah. Suboptimal, I would say.
To get back the altitude we'd lost, we need to search for the next thermal.
I know. It's the only thing you have to go up. I get it.
In theory, they could occur more easily above the ground that looks like soil, or wide areas of asphalt like
そ
parking
こはどうだ？
lots.
No, it's a stupid idea. I hate it.
Amani's pointing towards the runway from which we'd taken off. There was a wide area of soil in the sunlight. It certainly met the conditions needed for thermals to be made more easily.
All right.
あれ？なんか戻ってきたよ。
Bitch, we
まさ
got
か
places
ト
to
ラブ
be.
ル？
Yeah, we're gonna crash.
葵くん、葵くん、どうしたの？何があったの？
Yeah, we got tired of trying to fly through the clouds.
Don't panic. We're just searching for
トラブル
thermals.
じゃないのね。
We have a problem. We don't have enough fucking thermals.
That's right.
けど
you get
こ
so
の時間帯じゃサーマルを見つけるのも大変よね。
Thanks for that analysis.
ちょうどいい場所にこれから発達しそうな雲でもあればいいんだけど。
Yeah, we
他
know.
に
We've already
何か
discussed
目
this
印は
actually.
ないの？
I don't know. The
あと
thermal
は
meter
実
probably
際に
goes
飛んで
up.
みるしか。もう少しなの
I
に。
mean, we're close-ish.
双眼鏡貸して。何かないか探してみる。
Yeah, girls, try pulling your own weight for a fucking change. Jesus.
We did get some lift above the runway after all, but it was weak. It wasn't enough to raise the heavy double-seater glider. It must be because the ground hasn't warmed up enough to create strong thermals.
Damn it.
Owie, watch your language.
Aren't there any around here?
Yeah, Amane, fucking help me out here.
In the meantime, the glider's gradually descending.
Whoa!
Look, we found one.
Then the wind came.
Gross.
Perhaps because of the influence of the morning glory, the airflow is being disturbed.
That's probably not it, but fine.
The glider wobbles as it's hit by the strong winds, temporarily reducing the lift and causing a drop in altitude. I start to feel impatient.
I mean, probably, but whatever, it's too late
でも
now.
それだと
The cloud from before was moving even further away from the direction we want to head in. Even if we can't rise to the altitude we need, we would be too late. How much time has passed since we took off? Meanwhile, the sky's become brighter, and it's changed from the morning glow to light blue.
Oh look, there's Amane.
届かないんだ
Well, sounds good to me. Let's all just give up and go home.
Amane mumbled to herself, while looking up at the patch of clouds stretching across the sky.
No, that's not true. It's right in front of us.
Wow, you're not very pessimistic, huh?
We'll do something about it.
Kotor and Agar were also looking for clouds from the ground. We haven't reached the time limit yet.
Oh, sweet
やっ
Jesus.
ぱりだいぶ高度を下げてるサーマルを見つけられないのね
Oh, okay. It seems like we're not gonna find a fucking thermal anytime soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate if you like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next week to see if we find another fucking thermal to get to the clouds we've been waiting for the last 90 fucking years. I'll see you guys then.